Previous two videos we learned about how to create a VM instance using Windows Server 2016. We learned about how to create a DNS zone, update name servers, and create a website inside IIS so we can access our website. Now it's time to install SQL Server database, and then we are going to download PHP drivers for SQL Server, and then we are going to use it. So let's start. Let's open our this is my web server, and inside this I want to install SQL Server. So let me first close this, and then for downloading SQL Server I'm going to launch Internet Explorer, and then I'm going to type google.com. Let me uncheck this, and then I'm going to click on close, and then I'm going to search for SQL Server. I'm going to select official Microsoft website. I'm going to click on this SQL Server download, and then I'm going to select Express Edition download now. So I'm not interested in free trial evaluation because it is only available for 180 days. I'm not interested in developer edition because developer edition is not for production usage. I want to download and install Express Edition. So for this I'm going to select this option. Now in our Internet Explorer settings, right now we are not allowed to download files. If you want to download file, let me click on this OK, and then I'm going to press Alt, and then I'm going to select Tools, and then I'm going to select Internet Options. Okay, and then I'm going to select Securities and enable protected mode. Let me disable this, and then I'm going to select Custom Level. Inside Custom Level, let me select let me check whether we are able to use keyboard. Download. I'm going to select download, and then I'm going to select enable. Okay, click on OK. Yes. Finally I'm going to click on apply. Okay, and then I'm going to click on OK. Now let me try one more time. I'm going to click on download, and this is our file. So yes, I want to download this. I'm going to click on save, and then I'm going to click on view downloads. I'm going to run this application. Yes, click on yes. So this is SQL Server 2017 Express Edition. I want a custom installation, so I'm going to select custom, and where we want to save our installation file. Yes, I want to save my installation file in SQL Server 2017 media folder. I'm fine with this location. If you want to save it somewhere else, feel free to change. If you want to change, click on browse, or you can simply type it here. So I'm fine with this, so let me click on install. Now this installation wizard is going to first download this file, and the file size is around, I think, 710 MB. So finally our file is, or media file or installation file is downloaded successfully. So finally download is successfully. Now we need to wait for the installer or SQL Server installation to start. So this is SQL Server 2017 installation. Okay, now for the installation I'm going to select new SQL Server standalone installation or add feature to an existing installation. I'm going to click on this. Yes, I am agree with terms and condition. If you want to read this, scroll this, read everything. If you want to click on copy, if you want to copy this, click on copy. If you want to print this, print it. I am fine with this. I accept the terms, like I accepted the license term. Click on next. So in global rules everything is fine, and I don't want to check for updates, so I'm not going to check this checkbox. Or if you're creating an environment for production usage, I'm going to recommend it, please check this checkbox. Okay, then click on next. Now in install rules we are able to see a warning for Windows Firewall. Ignore it. Click on next. Now in the feature selection, select all the features which you want. I'm fine with this default selection. If you want to add anything, feel free to add. If you want to change anything, If you don't want any features, unselect it. Next is the SQL Server installation location. I'm fine with the default location. If you want to change it, feel free to change. I'm going to click on next. Now the SQL Server instance name, let me change it to SE Express 2017 or as SQL Express 2017. And then click on next. In server configuration, ensure SQL Server database engine startup type is automatic. And if you want to change the collation, feel free to change, but I'm not going to change collation. I'm fine with these settings. I'm going to click on next. Now for database engine configuration, we need to provide password for S account. Okay. So first thing, I want to change the authentication mode to mixed mode, and then I'm going to enter password for our SA account. And this is our SQL Server administration. This is the default Windows user with admin privileges. Data directories, again, I don't want to change anything. Okay, we have something wrong in server configuration. Let me check. Password are not matching, so let me enter it one more time. Okay, let me check data directories. I don't want to change anything. Again, in template database, I don't want to change anything. User instance, I don't want to change anything here. Again, I don't want to enable file stream. So I'm fine with this settings. I'm going to click on next. Consent to install Microsoft R, I'm fine with this. Click on accept. Click on next. Consent to install Python, I'm fine with this. Click on accept and then click on next. Accept. And finally our installation is started successfully. We need to wait for the installation to complete. Finally, installation is completed successfully. So I'm going to click on close. And let me minimize this. Click on close. Let me click on close this. And now for executing query, I'm going to install SQL Server Management Studio. For this, let me search for it, or Tools SQL Server Management Studio. I'm going to open this. Let me check this also. You can download and install SQL Server Management Studio, and if you are looking for a lightweight editor, then maybe you can download and install SQL Server Operation Studio. I'm going to select SQL Operation Studio for this video. So I'm going to click on this installer. I'm going to click on save. The size for this is only 7 MB, I think. View downloads. I want to open this. The size for this is around 70 MB. So I'm going to double click to launch this. I want to run this. Click on yes. Click on next. I accept the agreement. Click on next. Yes, I want to install in this default directory. I'm fine with this. Add path. Yes. Finally, I'm going to click on next. Finally, I'm going to click on install. Finally, our installation is completed successfully. I want to launch this. So I'm going to click on. Finally, our SQL Operation Studio is launched successfully. Now, the first thing I want is I want to create a connection. For this, I'm going to select servers, and then I'm going to click on add connection. Let me close these messages. Okay, so this is the connection. Yes, I want a Microsoft SQL Server connection. Server name is SE207. I want Windows authentication, and then server name is our local host SE027, and I want a Windows authentication. And database name, we did not create any database yet, so that's why we are not going to select anything. Right now I don't want to check advanced options, so I'm going to click on connect. So our connection is successful. Now let me close these messages. first, and now I'm going to create a new query, and inside this we are going to create a test database. Create database, I'm going to say test db, and then I'm going to type go, and then I'm going to execute this. Okay, so our database is created successfully, and now I'm going to select this database testdb, and now I'm going to create a sample table which we are going to use for testing. So let's say create table dbo.tbl test, and then I'm going to select data column, or let's say message column, varchar let's say 100. I'm going to create this database table. Oops, so it's varchar, execute it, and finally I'm going to insert records in this. Insert into message and values. I'm going to select inside values, I'm going to add hello vlemon. That's it, and then I'm going to execute it. One row is affected. Okay, now so this is how you can install SQL Server 2017, and this is how you can install SQL Operation Studio. In our next video, we are going to learn about how to download PHP drivers for SQL Server 2017, and then we are going to configure our PHP. Some important URLs.